Ever wonder how you get your favorite snacks, the latest smartphone, or even just your daily coffee? It all happens because of markets. But what exactly is a market? Is it just a physical place with stalls and shouting vendors? Well, yes and no. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand markets like a pro, from your local farmer's market all the way to the global stock exchange. So let's start with the basics. A market isn't just a place. It's any situation where buyers and sellers come together to exchange goods, services, or information. The key ingredients are demand from buyers and supply from sellers. When these two meet, a transaction happens, and that's the heart of a market. This can happen in a bustling city square, over the phone, or with a single click on a website. The place can be physical or virtual. The core idea is the interaction between those who have something and those who want it. Now, for the exciting part, the different types of markets. Think of it like a giant family tree. At the top, we can split markets based on what's being sold. This gives us two main branches: consumer markets and industrial markets. Consumer markets are the ones we interact with every day. This is where businesses sell directly to us, the end consumers, for our personal use. Your grocery store, the online clothing shop you love, the restaurant you went to last night, all of these are part of the consumer market. We buy these products not to make something else, but to use and enjoy them ourselves. On the other hand, we have industrial markets, also known as business-to-business or B2B markets. Here, businesses sell goods and services to other companies. These companies then use those products to create their own goods or to operate their business. For example, a car manufacturer buys steel, tires, and electronics from other companies to build a car. Or an office might buy software, computers, and furniture to run its daily operations. The key difference is the buyer's intention. It's for business purposes, not personal consumption. But we can slice the pie in other ways too. Let's look at markets based on their geographical scope. First, we have the local market. This is your neighborhood, your town, or your city. Think of your local bakery, your barber, or the farmer's market down the street. The customers are typically within a small, defined area. These businesses thrive on community relationships and local demand. Next up, we have the national market. This covers an entire country. A large retail chain with stores from coast to coast, or a company that ships its products anywhere within the nation's borders, operates in a national market. They have to consider national laws, a wider range of customer tastes, and more complex logistics compared to a local business. And finally, we have the international or global market. This is the biggest arena of all, spanning multiple countries. Companies operating here sell their products and services across the world. Think of brands like Apple, Toyota, or McDonald's. They navigate different cultures, languages, currencies, and international trade laws. It's incredibly complex, but also offers massive potential for growth. So we've covered what's being sold and where. But there's another crucial way to categorize markets: by their structure or the level of competition within them. This is where things get really interesting, because the structure determines prices, choices, and how companies behave. There are four main types here: perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly. Let's start with perfect competition. Imagine a huge farmer's market where hundreds of farmers are all selling identical tomatoes. No single farmer can set the price. If one tries to charge more, you'll just buy from their neighbor. In perfect competition, there are many buyers and sellers. The products are identical, and it's easy for new sellers to enter the market. The price is determined purely by supply and demand. This is a theoretical ideal, but some agricultural markets come close. Next is monopolistic competition. This sounds complicated, but it's the most common market structure you see. Think about the market for coffee shops or restaurants. There are many sellers, but their products are not identical. Each one tries to differentiate itself. One coffee shop might have better beans, another might have a cozier atmosphere, and a third might offer unique flavored lattes. They are competing, but each has a mini monopoly on its specific style or brand. This differentiation gives them some power to set their own prices, unlike in perfect competition. Then we have an oligopoly. This is a market dominated by a few large firms. Think of the smartphone industry with Apple and Samsung, or the soft drink market with Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Because there are only a few major players, the actions of one company directly impact the others. If one lowers its price, the others often follow suit to avoid losing customers. This can lead to intense competition, or in some cases, cooperation. It's a high-stakes game of strategy. Finally, we have a monopoly. This is the opposite of perfect competition. A monopoly is a market with only one seller. This single company has total control over the supply and can set the price however it wants, since there are no competitors. Think of your local utility company that provides water or electricity. You usually don't have a choice of providers. To protect consumers from high prices, governments often regulate natural monopolies like these. So let's do a quick recap. A market is any system that brings buyers and sellers together. We can classify them in several ways. By what's being sold, we have consumer markets for personal use and industrial markets for business use. By geography, we have local, national, and international markets. And by competition, we have perfect competition with many sellers of identical products. Monopolistic competition with many sellers of differentiated products, oligopoly with a few dominant firms, and monopoly with a single seller. Understanding these different types of markets is incredibly powerful. It helps you see the world as an investor, a business owner, or just a smarter consumer. You can understand why your phone costs what it does, why there are so many brands of shampoo, and how your local coffee shop competes to win your business. The economy isn't some abstract thing. It's a dynamic web of these markets, and now you have the map to navigate it. I hope this has cleared things up for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We post new videos every week to make complex topics simple and clear. Do you have any questions or ideas for a future video? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.